Feeling a little bit indulgent and looking for something long with some soft layers and curves? Stay tuned. Hi, it's Barbara. Welcome back to my wig gig. And I am still looking at long length wigs for these winter months. And I went back into my closet and I found my Raquel Welch Curve Appeal. She is just a beautiful long shoulder, just past the shoulders, length wig with these lovely layers, and she comes with these beautiful soft curves and curl. But because she's a heat-friendly fiber, you can actually take like a straight iron to her or a blow dryer when she's wet, and you could straighten her out and you have a different look. Still soft, still layered, and you can put a little bit of curve back into her if you choose to do that too. My curve appeal here is in the color Shaded Pale Golden Wheat, which is RL14-22SS. The SS for the Shadow Shades collection. And that's because she has this warm brown root, and then she's got this warm dark blonde color. Let me do a spin so you can see her all around. A real nice, pretty color for the winter. When you're a blonde, your hair does go maybe a little bit darker when you hit the winter months and you aren't coloring it or bleaching it out. But naturally, I think she really has a good natural look to her. She's got a very lovely Raquel Welch lace front, and she has a side mono part, which is really nice. And I'm going to lean in so you can see this. Very nice lace front. And that mono part it's done very well. I'm really impressed with this. I think she has just a really lovely look to her. Just soft layers, soft curves. She's so pretty. She's so indulgent. I love how she feels. She's just soft on the neck. The only thing about a wig like this is that she does have a tendency to get a little bit more frizzy on her ends because of friction with your clothing, especially in the wintertime because we wear more sweaters and things that will have more friction against the clothing. That's what happens with the hair. But you can, because she is heat friendly, and you can take your steamer to her and you can work on some of those frizzier ends to give her a little bit longer life. Some of the other nice features about Curve Appeal are that she has that Memory 2 cap, which it will kind of mold to your head, which is nice because she actually has a fairly generous cap to her. I have a small head. Now, it's an average size cap, so the circumference actually fits me pretty well. I didn't have to do a lot of adjusting here, but the cap is bigger. But because that Memory 2 cap, it does tend to mold to my head a little bit better than some of the other caps that might be about as generous. She also has velvet lined ear tabs, and she of course has this True2Life Heat Friendly Fiber, which makes her so versatile. So let's talk a little bit about the specs. She weighs 5¼ ounces. That's really not too bad. It sounds like it might be more weight than you think, but in all reality, she's pretty lightweight, and a lot of it has to do with because she is low density. She does not have permatease on her. If she has, it's just a tiny bit in the sides up here, but she's low density, so the weight of the cap really isn't that bad. It's only, you know, in the length of the hair where you probably will be getting that weight, and I really don't feel it. It's really lightweight to me, and I really enjoy wearing this just because she's not real heavy in that respect. Her bangs are 4 inches, and then she's got a crown of 12 inches. And then she has sides that are 10, and the back, which is 12 and a half, and then a nape that's 11 and a half. So we've got some length here, and depending on the length of your neck, mine isn't really long, so she tends to lay a little bit longer on me than probably some other people because I don't have a really long neck, and that length just falls a little further down my back. So let's take off Curve Appeal and look at the inside construction of her cap. Okay, so I've taken off Curve Appeal, and we're going to take a look at the inside construction of her cap as well as these colors up close. So let's look at the color. And you can see that pretty color of the medium brown and the medium blonde. And you can see that root. And you can see that part. It's nicely done. And just a really, as Raquel Welch always does, just a beautiful job of blending colors together. She's got a little bit of that lighter hair around the front of the cap, so you always get a really nice hairline blending into your skin. So let's look at her on the inside. So you can see here she has this generous lace front along with a nice mono part. And then she has this rose lace that's covering the wefts up in the top. Now, generally that's where you would have your permatease. And again, I didn't really feel permatease there. And when I look at her up close, not really. There's a little tiny bit towards the root of the hair underneath, but not really. I mean, she's so lightweight and just barely any of that permatease. That's so nice. So again, we'll turn her inside out here so you can see. And then, of course, she has this Memory 2 cap, open wefted cap construction, which is so nice. It's got nice stretch to it, but it also will help mold to your head. Then, of course, she's got those felt ear tabs with a little bit of a metal stay in it. Nothing really major, just enough that it helps to lay flat against your head. She has about a 1-inch velvet nape, and then she has Velcro adjusters at the back. Now I've taken them in on each side about an inch because again my head is a little bit smaller. I have a 21-inch circumference, and so a wig generally I need to tighten it up a little bit even when they're average. And Raquel Welch, I tend to have to cinch her up a little bit more than some other wigs. But a beautiful wig, comfortable, just lovely hair pattern, lovely blending of colors. So a little bit of styling that you can do with Curve Appeal is, again, because of the heat-friendly fibers, you could straighten out these fibers, her hair, and you could have a much straighter look. Or you could just leave her as is, which I have done because I really like it. Now it's dry here in the winter time, so I like to give her a mist because she is dry. And when I do that, it also helps me to fluff up her curls a little bit. And then I can do something like taking a barrette, and I can just take a little hair and twist it and go in and just put her in. And we have a pretty look, just a little bit of color. Or we can do something like clips. We can take those and we can just take that hair and again pull it up. Can do both sides if we choose. Whoop. Not something that I definitely go with. I might when I'm wearing something and I want to keep the hair out of my face, but I generally don't wear a wig this long where I'm doing something that I'm going to end up with hair in my face. So that's an option though for somebody with a little bit younger look. We can take a headband, a stretchy one, and you can literally just put this on. And you can just wear her easily with a nice headband. You can take something like this and pull her behind. And just throw her in a soft ponytail. Really versatile, comfortable. Or just a standard headband. And pop that in. For a little bit of color. Pretty versatile. Thank you for watching this video on Curve Appeal by Raquel Welch in the color Shaded Pale Golden Wheat, RL14-22SS. Just a beautiful, lovely, soft, layered curve, an indulgent wig. If you like this wig video review, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I'll be sending more video reviews your way, so hit that notification bell and you'll get notified when I post another video. Until next time, I hope you have a wonderful winter day.